This is Project KEBUN. Alright, so today I just saw we fixed up the water pump, a new method because it was leaning too much weight on the poly pipe, so it's making the the water pump to be saying it like that, angkat a bit. So and the thing broke, so we had to come up with a solution for it. So that is our solution for now. So see whether it holds up lah. And it should be easier for us to fix it and unhook it, but then again we have to see it and how is it on the long run. And then yeah, so we did that. And then also before we fixed the pump, we fed the dogs. I fed the dogs, and then then I came up here after fixing the pump. Came up here and watered the plants. So as you can see, there are some plants that kind of died or dying. Dying or died. Yeah. So yeah. So I think the problem is because there's a few things which could be the possible reason, possible factors that I think correct me if I'm wrong First is that we kept the plants too long in the poly bag. Okay, so their growth was a bit stunted because when I took out the poly bag and planted them there, you can see a lot of roots. So that means they were ready, they should have grown bigger, but then limited space, so they stunted the growth. So yeah, because of that. And then also the main factor which I think is the problem is because I dig the hole and then I put chicken dung in it. So I think some of the holes were not too deep, some was like very deep, some was like this, because different parts of the ground is full of rocks, especially this area here. There's a lot of rocks, so I couldn't dig deep. And then after that the motor punctured, so I had to dig by hand, so I couldn't dig so deep because it was so tough, the ground. Although I put water and all, but thing. So I put a lot of chicken dung, and then after that I didn't cover with a thick layer of sand. I just put a bit, or I mix with the water, so it's mixed with the chicken dung. So when I put the root, the down curry leaf on the in the hole, the root was touching straight away to the chicken dung. So I think the ones that died was because it's too hot, because I think it looks like that that's the cause of it. So yeah, it's too hot and then on top of that also, maybe when I was cutting and planting it, I might have damaged the roots and all that, so that could also cause it to die. But I think it's the chicken dung because it's a very random thing. It's not because too much water or too little water or what, because some of these places here, like Banji and all, some of it's doing fine, some of it is like dying a bit. So yeah, I think it's the chicken dung issue so now I learned a lesson. Again, I have to remind everybody that I'm not an expert in this. I left a corporate line in public relations and corporate communications and journalism to do farming. Okay, so I'm learning it as day goes by. I'm not an expert. I'm learning as I go. Yeah, and things that you all recommend in the comments and all, I do take it. And don't feel insulted if the next video I'm not referring to your exact comments or suggestion. Is because I hope you all notice that there is a month of content of delay, because I started doing my contents late and I'm only posting once a day like that. So yeah, so especially Earth Ogre, you all told me back in I think March or April, early April, March like that, something like that. And then I only got it recently in end of April. Yeah, so March you all told me about it, and then when I posted a video was in end of April, then I went and got it. So yeah, so in terms of me doing the videos, posting up videos and seeing suggestions and all, I'm doing it kind of immediately. But then for y'all might think hey, what's this macha not listening, giving advice and all that. Hey, this macha, what the hell? Don't get thing, guys. Don't. I'm sorry if you feel like that, but yeah, I am taking your advices and all that. Just that the content I'm posting is delayed lah. Just want to remind you all about that lah. That is about it. Now I'm going to go down there, the 11th and the 10th platforms. As you can see, there's so much grass. So the chicken dung, pumping the chicken dung idea. The chicken dung, there's a lot of sawdust, wood chips, not sawdust, but wood chips. So it's getting stuck in that foot valve of the pump. Yeah, this is an uphill battle. I am sick and tired of waiting to plant the plants there. So I said, okay, screw it. I am just going to cut the grass, cut it short as possible, and then only start planting lah. So I'll just do bit by bit. But the cutting grass, I'll cut both the 10th and 11th platform. The rest all later. No point cutting now and then it's going to regrow and I have to cut again. And malasa. In the same time, let it grow and fertilize the soil around it. So later, I don't need to put so much of fertilizer and all that. So yeah, that's about it for now. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye. Guys, so yeah, today was a really eventful day. Managed to cut the grass, then watered the 11th platform. So then after that it was already, I think 1:30 when we left. It was so hot, we were really tired. Then we went and bought food, makan, lunch, had our baths, and then tapat back. And then after that we took a really good nap. I took a really good nap. And then after that we just came back just to feed the dogs. Yeah, and then tomorrow I'll continue with the 10th platform to cut the grass, and also I'll start planting. So that means tomorrow you'll find out what am I planting on the 11th platform. Yay! Alright, until the next time guys, I'm Lavinesh and this is Project KEBUN. Bye!